Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with the Celtic cross. Let's find out what's crossing you. Let's see if we can get one card. Let's find out about what you need to focus on. So I'm pulling all the cards and then I'll start interpreting the cards here. Tell me about your strengths. Tell me about your near future. That card wanted to come out earlier. They always do. If they're meant to come out, they will. Let's find out about your hopes or fears. Tell me about the potential outcome here for Libra. I got the Justice card, which is your card. So this doesn't surprise me at all. So I'm getting at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles here, which indicates to me that you are juggling some burdens. So there is this imbalance right now happening within your life, but it's something that you're actually working on. Right now, you are moving away from all of that energy that has really held you back. So you're just kind of taking an analytical approach to this. You're really figuring out exactly what it is that triggers you, that makes you feel like you're overwhelmed and burdened and things like that. And I can see that here with the Page of Pentacles. So there's a lot of effort and energy on your part in order to really figure out and kind of hone in on what triggers you. There is this cycle that is ending for you, and that's what the universe wants you to focus on. So whatever it is that's been holding you back, whatever you're learning is all meant to take you to a better place in the end. And so when you finally figure out just all the complexities of, is it this situation? Is it this person? Is it this environment? Like, what is it about this? What is it about the world around you that puts you in a negative headspace? And when you finally figure out what that is, the world is here to let you know that there's a better day coming, that cycle is going to come to a close, that allowing those things into your life is going to come to a close. I can see here in the past the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which indicates to me that I'm getting it both ways. I'm getting it that you were left out in the cold or that you left somebody else out in the cold. I'm getting it both ways. Your strength here is knowing what to invest in and what not to invest in. So really this is coming through as a what not to invest in. And that to me, like these cards going down really represent kind of just your headspace. So you're moving away from the things that trouble you, but you've put a lot of energy into figuring out what those are. And by not putting any more effort and energy into those things that have really held you back, you're going to allow yourself to close out the cycle of allowing that type of person, circumstance, you name it, into your life so that you can move away from always feeling this way. And that's exactly where I see you going. So I'm getting the Eight of Swords here in reverse, which tells me that whatever has been happening in your mind, whatever self-imposed prison you've put yourself in, where it's this headspace of, this negativity, it's exactly this negativity. That's the headspace that you've been in, but you're finally going to be through it when everything comes to light and you finally learn what it is that triggers you and the cycle ends and you don't allow yourself to be put into those situations anymore or to be around those people, that type of person, whatever that is, it's going to break you free. It really is going to break you free. Five of Wands, all those challenges and obstacles that you were facing, if it felt like you were on the wrong path, it's because you are. If you felt like everything in a certain situation or a certain type of person kept repeating, and you weren't making any progress, it's because you weren't. There were obstacles in the way. But when you stop allowing that type of energy into your atmosphere, all those challenges and obstacles go away. That's exactly why the King of Swords is here. This person, so King of Swords is coming across as you. Male or female, doesn't matter. Take it as it resonates. The King of Swords is somebody who is very good at not allowing negativity into his or her life. Not that we're ever 100% positive or anything like that, but it's the King of Swords will say, okay, I know that this person, or I know that this type of person, type of situation is going to trigger me, is going to make me feel burdened, is going to weigh heavily on me in some way. And so, you know what? I'm just not going to allow it to happen. When that situation arises, I'm cutting it out. I'm not engaging. I'm walking away from it. I'm just doing what's right for me. It is a new way of thinking for you, so it's not exactly comfortable here with the Five of Swords, and you're a little concerned that things aren't going to work out. So there is still some anxiety hanging around you about the whole situation, but it's also because you're still going through it. You're not through it yet, but you will be. Here with the Justice card and the potential outcome, I do see balance being restored in your life, and that's really what the purpose is. You're not meant to always be in this situation where you're challenged. That's not healthy. To have to juggle all those burdens isn't healthy all the time. I mean, it happens to us all sometimes. It just can't be a constant thing. And it feels like it's been very constant for you. Yeah. So 10 of Wands in reverse is clarified with the 4 of Cups in reverse. So this is definitely something with your love life. It's coming across as a certain type of person that you've probably dated over and over again. Somebody that you always considered your type. That person. But it never worked out because that type of person wasn't actually your type. So there was some sort of personality trait there that weighed heavily on you. Yep. Page of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is all about anxiety, grief, sleepless nights, things like that. So you are really, and that's clarifying the Page of Pentacles, which indicates to me that you're really learning, you're really taking the time to analyze all the different factors in your life. Like, you're not blaming one thing, you're kind of taking the whole and understanding all the different components and how they work together. Tell me about the World. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So when it comes to communication, when you finally realize what it is that's been holding you back or making you feel just kind of overwhelmed on a regular basis, you don't feel the need to blast it out to the universe. You don't feel the need to go to all these people that have kind of fit that or put you in that situation. You're not one, or at least you won't be one, to kind of go and say, you made me feel burdened. You made me feel less than. And what you're actually doing is you're not giving any more power to that situation. By keeping it to yourself, allowing just to cut out all the toxic people from your life and those toxic situations, you're not feeding into it anymore. If you were to go around and communicate it, it would give it growth. It would give it energy, and nobody wants that. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles in reverse is clarified with the 5 of Wands. So the reason that in the past you either always abandoned people, you may have left them on a regular basis, or they may have left you, is because there was always obstacles and challenges in the way. And like I said before, over here with the 5 of Wands in reverse, life isn't supposed to be that difficult. It's not supposed to be one challenge after another. So there's something here, there was something mentally that needed to shift in order to stop that cycle. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. I see you doing it here with the 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, yep. So at the bottom of this deck, I had it in the upright. That was your energy of juggling. Here with the 8 of Pentacles, when you don't, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. When you stop putting energy into that type of situation or that type of person, those burdens, the juggling, that all stops. It doesn't need to happen. And you know that. That's your strength, is when you see that, you do it, you take action on it. Tell me about the 8 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. In the upright, In the upright, this had a lot to do with that abandonment energy. I'm getting it both ways. You were afraid to abandon people. You were afraid to cut off relationships because even though they weren't right for you mentally, physically, emotionally, you kept them going. You kept them going well beyond their expiration date. But you're not doing that anymore because both of these came out in the reverse. So whatever you're doing to not fuel the fire on what held you back in the past is working. Tell me about the Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords. Yeah, here. This is actually coming across as cutting out. What I got was cutting out the obstacles from your life, cutting out those challenges that were really unnecessary and constant. They do feel like they were constant for you. Tell me about the King of Swords. Chariot. Huh. So the King of Swords with the Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot in the upright is somebody who just went through a battle and was successful. But here's what I love about this. King of Swords says, why do we have to battle in the first place? Why do I need to let you in? Why do I need to have this fight with you? Why does that even need to be a scenario? Because down here, I already know I don't need all these challenges and obstacles in my life. So why do I keep fighting the battle? King of Swords says, I'm done. I don't need to keep fighting this battle. It's not in my best interest. Tell me about the Five of Swords up here. The Hermit. Okay. Huh. So with the Five of Swords in the upright and the Hermit in the reverse, this is actually coming across as a hope and a fear. You're afraid that you're going to be stuck in your head, but you're hoping you won't be, because with the Hermit in reverse, you're done analyzing. You're done thinking it through. It's the card of Virgo. And Virgos are really good at getting inside their own head and analyzing every little detail. They're very much a perfectionist, but you're releasing all of that. That's your hope, is that you're going to release all of that. Let's find out about this Justice card here. I love that it's your own card in the outcome position because it says a lot about you. It says a lot about you being balanced, and even if you weren't literally the card of balance, justice, there is something about like ending a spread with your own card and stepping into your own power and finally regaining your own sense of self. Yeah. Justice, Knight of Cups. This tells me here that when it does come to love and relationships, you're going to be much more balanced at the end, and you're not going to offer your cup of love to whatever it is that's going to hold you back. You're done with that. Or you will be very soon. So let's pull one oracle card here and close out the reading for Libra. Yeah. The energy is gaining momentum. I totally agree with that in your spread. This is definitely an energy of you fixing everything and balancing everything out. So Libra, that's your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.